Hey friends, how y'all doing? Tyra Lane-Kingsland here with Inspired Life, where hearts are inspired to live fully in the mind, in the body, and in the spirit. Listen, make sure you've subscribed and that you leave a comment. So today, we are going to be talking about a practice that you probably participate in, something that may even be a habit of yours, and that is called snacking. Now listen, I know there came out t-shirts and a saying lately about ladies being a snack, but after we finish this discussion, I don't know if you're going to want to quite be the snack, because snacks can lead to problems, and I know that's not you. So let us take a look at this. Snacking. It's something I have people ask me time and time again. Tyra, what healthy snacks can I eat? Tyra, how often should I snack? How many snacks a day can I have? So I've come to address that for y'all once and for all, what we should do about the snacking. But first, make sure that you have subscribed, liked, and commented to this video so that I know this content is blessing you, and I'll continue to bring you more content like this. So today, let's jump into it. Snacking. So what is a snack? A snack is considered a light meal or something eaten between your meals to hold you over. The idea is that you snack when you're hungry so that you have something to tide you over between meals. But you know what I found? I found that people eat and snack when they're not even hungry. So today we're going to take a look at why you're snacking and what you're snacking on, because that is important. So let's jump into the first piece. Why are you snacking? Are you snacking because you're actually hungry? Hungry as in belly growling. Hungry as in you can actually feel like this hollow feeling in the pit of your stomach. Well, let me say this. With the Americans' access to food around the clock, right at the end of our fingertips, most of us don't even know what it feels like to be hungry. Most of us are not walking around with empty bellies and growling stomachs. So when you reach for your snack, the first thing that you want to ask yourself is actually, am I hungry? All right. So if you're hungry, then it's fine. But most often we're reaching for snacks to meet an emotional need. So are you reaching for a snack because you're stressed? Oh my goodness, I know all about that one. That's one of the reasons that I love popcorn so much. It's such a stress reliever. You're just biting on something and crunching it. So if you all are the people that like to eat crunchy things when you're a little bit stressed, that might be emotional eating. Sometimes we stress because we're anxious. We eat because we're anxious. Sometimes we snack because we're angry. So is it your emotion that's driving the snacking? And that's where we have to be cautious, because if we're snacking out of emotion, we tend to overeat. You know, snacking on things like those chips that say, you know the slogan in those chips, bet you can't eat just one. They're right, because in the big bag of those, there are like 10 servings per container. But I bet you could polish off half the bag, because when you put your hand in the bag and pick up that slightly oily, salty, crunchy chip, it's hard to stop at the serving size. And that's where we can get in trouble with the snacking, is not having the portion control. So the why behind the snacking. Are we snacking because we're hungry? Are we snacking to feed the emotion? We have to look at our why, okay? And what are some of the dangers of snacking? I want to share with you guys something that I read recently that Harvard published. Some research has found about snacking. Okay, so let me share this with you. So first of all, we want to know that the snack food industry has done a very good job like making you want snacks. You know why? Because the food and beverage industry spends $14 billion a year on advertising just in the US. And 80% of that is promoting fast foods, sugary drinks, candy, and other unhealthy snacks, okay? So with deep pockets, they're using their money to lure you in and to make you want those salty chips and those sugary cakes, okay? And it's working because we're reaching for that stuff. And those who as emotionally eat, as I mentioned earlier, tend to consume higher rates of fat and sugar when we are emotionally eating. This is what Harvard School of Public Health said recently. Here's some more data. During this current situation that we've been in for the last 2 years, more parents of children who have children who are 18 and under at home have reported everyone in the home snacking more than usual. And in children, here's what we gotta be, so cautious. Are you all parents out there? I'm a parent of 6. Look at this. Snacks make up 27%, that's almost 1/3 of children's daily caloric intake. And over the last few years, more of their calories has been consumed in snacks. And they're empty calories at that, might I add. American children tend to consume snacks that are calorie high, but nutrient poor, which is concerning because over 30% of our children today are overweight and obese, okay? So we have to be very cautious, not only about the amount of snacking that we do as adults, but that we give our children. We can be predisposing them, depending on the type of snacks they want, we could be predisposing them to obesity, to other health challenges with all that snacking if they're reaching for the unhealthy snacks. Now, if your kids are reaching for carrot sticks and hummus, way to go, parents. Keep up the great work. So, some of these downsides to snacking, we said, can impact your weight, can impact you consuming way too much salt, fat, and sugar. So consuming all these extra calories, but that are nutrient deficient, and you know what's going to happen? The weight is going to creep on, and nobody wants that, okay? So all those extra calories can translate into extra pounds. If you snack to feed emotion, guess what's going to happen? Not only will you not have fed the emotion, but then afterward, you may be plagued with guilt, saying, why did I eat that whole pint of ice cream? Oh my gosh. And then you're spiraling into yet another emotional tailspin, beating yourself up for eating that whole pint of ice cream. Again, we said the downside of snacking, eating more than the actual serving size, which can contribute to further health issues, okay? So if you're going to snack, because yes, you know what? If you've eaten your breakfast, say you only had a bowl of fruit for breakfast, or if you've only had a smoothie for breakfast, between breakfast and lunch, yes, you might get a little hungry. So I want to give you some simple strategies on how to snack smart. So before you snack, the first thing I want you to do is ask yourself, am I actually hungry? Okay? Very often, people in their bodies, they confuse hunger when they're actually thirsty. So you may need to just grab you a big cup of water. Start there. If you feel like you want to snack, start by reaching for that big cup of water. Second thing, reach you for a nice cup of tea. When I just feel like I want to snack, especially at night. At night, I feel like I want to get the munchies, but maybe it's just me wanting to let out the stress from the day. I would suggest you grab yourself a cup of tea. Now, we want to snack smart. So if you are reaching for that snack, what are some good options for you? Some good options for you would be to get yourself some raw fruit, raw vegetables, and some hummus. You could start there. So with your raw veggies, slice up your cucumber, cut up your carrots, cut up your peppers, dip away in that hummus. That is going to be fueling for your body, and the fiber and the protein in that hummus will keep you satiated, will keep you held over until your next meal. How about nuts? Again, we're talking about things that are high protein. to hold you over. Fiber, how about you get you an apple or you get you a pear? Fiber helps you to feel fuller, longer. You'll be satiated, you'll be content, and you'll be able to hold over to your next meal. You just want a tasty snack? You're saying, Tyra, how about a tasty snack? Yes, get you a mashed avocado and some crackers. Get you some grain-free tortilla chips and make you some fresh pico de gallo and good. Okay? Good. You heard me mention earlier that popcorn is one of the ones that I like very much. So get you some non-GMO old-fashioned popcorn kernels, pop them right on your stove in a little grapeseed oil or in a little coconut oil. Sprinkle that with some Himalayan salt and the other seasonings of your choice. And there you have it, friends. Some healthy snacking options for you. So I want you to assess. You give it some thought. Think about it. Think about it. Is that snacking costing you that extra 10 pounds you gained over that last 2 years? Is that snacking benefiting or detracting from your health? So friends, as always, it is my prayer that you've been inspired to live fully. Make sure you leave your comment. Tell me some of your favorite snacks. What are some of your favorite snacks? Some of your favorite healthy snacks, because here we are at the top of the year and we want to be setting ourselves on the trajectory for being in good health. So share with me some of your favorite snacks. I've given you some of mine. And until next time, God bless and take care.